CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening, I'm Louise Hartland. Hudson Mack is off tonight. Livestock owners in the Port Alberni Valley are keeping a close eye on their herds after half a dozen goats were killed. The goats were attacked by 3 dogs, viciously bitten and mauled, then left for dead. As CTV's Jet Bassey shows us, the dogs are still on the loose.
All that's left is a puddle of blood.
I was standing 5 feet away from it, and it was standing over top of the goat with its jaws on the throat of the goat.
A pack of dogs slaughtered the Tolfo family's herd of goats. 3 dogs savagely mutilated 6 goats and left their mangled bodies behind.
They grabbed them by the throat, ripped the throat out, and then left the carcass.
Robert loaded up the carcasses in this cart and dumped the dead goats at the city dump. He didn't want the stench of blood in the air to attract more predators.
They didn't eat any of it, okay? They were just killing for the sake of killing.
The dogs are still loose.
Our first priority is to determine who the owners are and where these dogs might reside. And certainly our concern is that these dogs might still be out there and other livestock is at risk.
Robert says the dogs have tasted blood and they may attack again.
And what I'm worried about is that, well, first, my neighbours may have animals that they'll go after next, or even kids. Okay, if a kid runs away from these dogs, they've got now the instinct to chase them.
Port Alberni RCMP is investigating the incident, and they say the owners of the dogs could face criminal charges.
Criminal offence under the Livestock Protection Act. It's a provincial act that basically prohibits animals from running in packs, and there could be charges under that provincial act if the owners are deemed to be negligent in this matter.
The family is upset that no one has claimed responsibility for the dogs. They are looking for the owners. Robert wants to be compensated for the loss of his herd.
I spent 7 years developing my breeding stock, and it's gone in a couple hours.
The dogs are still roaming free somewhere in the area. Police are looking for this big Rottweiler in this picture.
Priority would be to identify the owner of that dog so that we can talk to them and determine where the dog is. And the other dogs are described as mixed breeds. So one is dark brown in color and the other is tan in color.
The dogs are deemed dangerous, and if you spot the animals, you are urged to call 911 immediately. Jet Bassey, CTV News, Port Alberni.